Hello, this is Iron Bill back again with another video. This is another pre-recorded video. This is before the drop of the final shape, but I am traveling out west from my home in Indiana. I'll be up the west coast from California to Washington State and actually into Victoria. So it's going to be a good trip and it will take a while, and I will miss the beginning of the final shape, but that's okay. It'll be here when I get back. I think what I might do is I might run some live stream when I get back, going through the campaign mode just to experience it. And anyway, I'll save that for when I get back. What I want to talk about today is a little 6v6 play that I did, and this time I switched it up a bit and I went to Voidlock, and you can see I'm running Eye of Another World. There's my distribution on that. You can see my stat distribution here. Fragments and aspects, I'm running Feed the Void, and I'm running Child of the Old Gods. Now, I don't make enough use of that in this video because it's been a while since I've played it and I forgot about it. I mainly did this for the mobility and for the super because I wanted to shut down super. Aspects, Echo of Leeching, Echo of Dilation, Echo of Obscurity, and Echo of Domineering. And I'll tell you honestly, I'm mostly doing that to get the stat distribution where I want it. I want to have high recovery. I want to have high resilience, at least as high as I can get. Mobility doesn't matter that much, although I'm running 67 mobility, which actually could help on my strafe speed if I decide to do hand cannons. So it's not a terrible thing to do. Unfortunately, intellect is a little bit low, but that's somewhat offset by Eye of Another World. Improves the regeneration speed of your grenade. Okay, probably not. It doesn't impact that at all. I thought it might impact my super ability. It doesn't. But if I were to run this with something like, say, a Bad Juju, then of course I could generate super energy upon kills. You saw that in another video. That may or may not be a good idea. I don't know. Okay, weaponry. I'm running a shotgun that I crafted, Wastelander M5. Opening shot, slide shot, assault mag, small bore with a range masterwork. Elsie's rifle. This is the best roll I think I've got. Head seeker, Zen moment, armor piercing, small bore with a range masterwork. I would have preferred ricochet rounds for the stability, I think, and I don't know, probably a more better recoil direction with a different barrel, but 73 recoil direction's not the worst on this. So there it is. I'm set with that. I'm just going to go ahead and pop up the gameplay here. Oop. And we'll roll it. This is on Midtown, I believe.
Show your enemy this place belongs
and this is
to
I just did this cold.
Take the zone.
So I've not played with any of this in some time, and we'll see how this runs. We'll go for A. Typically, this is what I like to see. I like to see people going immediately for B, but you notice I'm the only person going for A, and that means that, you know, we could get smashed pretty hard if they decide to come hard for A after C, which they start to come. And Elsie's, for me, if I'm not hitting headshots, this is going to be a 3-burst kill. That guy is using, I think, a Limonarch. Either that or a Tiku. No, it's Tikus. You can see the red on it. So he's running Tikus. He's got a shot on me, which means if he hits me again, I could be in trouble. I wasn't ready for that guy to come around. There's my Tikus again. I know I've got to get out. And there's one of the reasons why I like to run this setup. I like the mobility that it gives me, especially in a map where I've got a little bit of room to, you know, headroom. If I start bumping my head on indoor sections, it becomes problematic. It can be hard to, you know, finesse the jump. But, okay, so this guy's trying to hunt me down. I've got the shotgun ready. If he should try to make a play for it, I'm going to get him. Okay, so I'm going to drop that there. It's going to cause a problem. He's going to have to get out. So I kind of flushed him out. I would have had him with the shotgun there, but my teammate got him. So it was a good pinch for both of us. I'm not getting a lot of kills, but I'm getting the mobility I want. Reticle's a little low there. It took a lot of hits to get him. I'm not used to this guy. Reticle's low again, but I start putting yellows on him. Headseeker just kind of lifts that up. So Headseeker's a great perk for me. All right, get him, although he was distracted. A lot of people love Elsie's, and it is a good rifle. I'm a little slow with it. Okay, if he... Okay, I get this guy. Okay, my mistake there was I didn't have all my shots reloaded. If I reloaded all my shots, I would have killed them both. Or if I just meleeed, I probably would have killed him. My range was a little bit off. I don't have Ophidian aspects. I might not have reached him. Shotgun would have certainly killed him. Or I might have even thrown my melee at him. And distance melee would have killed him. Just a lot of mistakes I made there on that one. Okay, so I throw the melee that time. And it's enough to help give me the kill. I don't even realize it's an enemy sitting next to me. I think it's a teammate. I mean, I just was not aware of what was going on at all. That's two opportunities I had to make great plays and didn't make them. All right. So now we've got team fire situation there. If I stay there, I'm going to die. So I'm going to back out and take a different angle. I've got teammates there. If they're all trying to fight over that zone, then I'm going to go have a look at C. See if I can make something happen here. I know he's going to be here. He is. Going to push up. Take the zone and kind of look that lane. Check the radar once in a while. I need to line myself behind that box so that I don't expose myself while I look at the radar. Alright, I like this angle because when they come, and I should have been looking to the left there, it's too late. And the handling of this gun is one of the things I don't like about it. It's not very snappy. And, yeah, you've got to be ready for it, I feel like. More than something like a Randy's, which I've been using a lot of. And that guy was using Osteo, which you forget just what a problem that can be. You can't take a lot of shots from Osteo. The dot effect on it is still lethal enough. And he would get me a couple of times. Okay, so I kind of wombo him. My teammate cleans it up. And I do something dumb here. I see that heavy, and I see enemies on both sides. I know they're on both sides. And I think, well, I can peek out here and maybe take some down. And I just start taking heat and let it take me. And it just, you know, when I first get on, I'm just so slow to react to things that I know are happening. I mean, I don't know what I thought I would accomplish by hanging in that fight. So, you know, we're back and forth, and they had taken the lead a bit, and, you know, I decided it's time to tighten up. You know, so I'm sliding in here. There's our Tiku's guy. He gets a kill, and I think what he's probably doing is he's working on the catalyst. Because he's just kind of hanging out there in the open, just taking the shots to get the kill. And I've got to do that one too, as a matter of fact. So I'm not looking forward to it, because I know it'll be a lot of the same thing. But here we go. Okay, reticle's low.
Zone advantage is yours.
Whip around here. Okay, they're playing for the inside. Gonna get here, and then there we go. I just missed the first shot entirely. I kill him, but he gets the second shot off on me.
5 minutes remain.
Didn't do a very good job strafing.
Fight on.
The thing about Tiku's is that if they get that second shot on you, you will die. Alright, so I know he's up here. He's coming. He tosses a grenade. And I finally do something right. Get out of there, because that thing's going to suck me in, and he's just going to come out and finish me with the melee. Recover. Pop back up here. I've got all of my abilities here. And boom. Boom. 2 shots. If he'd had anything other than what he was trying to hold there, if he'd had a shotgun, I'd have been dead. So I'm not going to call that a big brain move, because it certainly wasn't. Alright, so this is pretty good. I mean, get a couple shots on him there. Teammate comes into the super. We've taken control of this now. That's Mr. Osteo. He just about gets me anyway, even though I think I got the first shots on him. Okay, I see pings on the radar on both sides. I decide I've got 4 shots of shotgun. Let's protect the heavy. Let's see if we can get it this time. Alright, so this guy's coming around. This is Mr. Osteo. You can see the fire there. Let's finish him off. That's a teammate. Don't need to shoot him. Alright, so here we go.
This is amazing.
I think I got an assist. Nope, I got him. So that's 3 kills on the heavy. I'll take that any day of the week. I really do like the Hammerhead. A lot of people don't like it. I do. Reticle a little bit low. I'm not going to make the same mistake again. I'm going to move out of that. recover. I think they came in force. They're taking it pretty fast. And check this super. I hate that. I hate that. You always jump in the air with that, no matter what you do, and it just hit the ceiling. And I should have cleaned the room out, and instead I wind up getting taken down. I stood there in disbelief when it happened. All right, so I'm getting kills, but I'm getting killed. A lot more than I need to. But, you know, this is kind of a refresh of a loadout that I haven't done in a while, and it's the first game on, and, you know, I'm going to make excuses for that. You know, I'm making some really bad choices, but I'm making some decent ones as well. This, once again, somebody just jumped in front of me. I didn't even know it was an enemy. I don't know how I can be so oblivious sometimes. It's just galling. Alright, I know he's on the other side of that door. That's Mr. Osteo.
You have advantage.
Okay, our enemy is suspended. They're coming in force on C, but I'm not ready to give up on C just yet. Let's see if I can push him off of it. Okay, so there's a kill with a grenade. And again, in a lot of ways, this Void build is better than my Wastelander, because a solar grenade there, if they just stepped just outside of where it was boiling, it probably wouldn't have gotten them. The Void grenade is much stronger, in my opinion. It doesn't last as long, but it does have a greater impact. Alright, so you see I'm trying to cover the zones here. Obviously, they're spawning around because it looks like our spawn is flipped. And I'm just going to kind of run these guys around and see if I can delay things. And it's right at the end of the match, and I think, what the heck? And I wish I'd had my super right then. Wouldn't have been great. Alright. So I think I'll wind up getting the final kill when it gets right down to it. I knew I was going to die. I mean, there were 5 or 6 of them sitting there. But it was worth it. You know, take the death to get the win, I guess. So how'd we do? 26 defeats. Now, they weren't all mine. A lot of assists there. But, you know, I'll take that. 3.25. There were some things definitely to work on. And I'm going to play the Void for a while, I think. I enjoyed the Wastelander, but I think I forget how much I like the mobility on the Wastelander, or the Voidlock. And so I'm going to kind of hang with that for a while. So when I get back, expect to see a lot more of that. All right, so that said, I want to thank you for watching. This is Iron Bill signing out.